Streaming live every other Sunday. This is Chillcast.
Certified hood classic.
Welcome everybody to another exciting episode of Chillcast. I'm your host Zak Minard, and I would normally say I'm joined by my co-host DDub Man, but he is not here. I have not heard from DDub Man in the past 30 minutes, and he has not shown up to the Chillcast, so this is a Zak-only episode as of right now, and we're gonna see what can get pumping right now. First off, big shouts out to PewDiePie for continuing to keep up with T-Series. These guys are really fucking close. He almost lost it today. He was about 30,000 away, and he got back to 80,000. He's gonna lose. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. This guy is going to lose to T-Series. Like, he's fighting a battle he's not gonna win. But I gotta admit, it's really encouraging to see how far he can fucking get. Especially he got like another 20 million subscribers just out of this battle alone, just from pure hype alone. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me on Showcast, even though my own co-host could not join me on Showcast. But hey, fuck it, whatever, man. But, fuck it. I know the Grammys are going on right now, and, I hate the Grammys. You guys know that about me. I can't be bothered enough to watch them, and plus I'm doing this cool fucking podcast anyway. And, I've talked about them a couple times. We have a lot of good people and bad people going up for Grammys this year. For Album of the Year, which probably is the only thing I really ever give a shit about, I probably want Janelle Monáe to win. Dirty Computer's probably the best album that was nominated out of the bunch. They had some weird nominations, like they had the Black Panther album nominated, which was a fucking joke. They had Casey Musgraves nominated, which was a fucking joke. They had Beer Bongs and Bentleys nominated, which I hope to God was a joke. Like, I love Post as much as the next guy, but Album of the Year, come on, I don't think so. But I don't really know who the Grammys are going to pick. I feel like the Grammys will probably pick someone like Kendrick Lamar because it's a more PC thing. It'll look really nice for the crowd. Maybe they'll pick Janelle Monáe because that would also be a nice PC thing because of her big stance on feminism and stuff. And it's a great album. I would love it to win. Let's give a shout out to the chat real quick. As you know, always, every other Sunday, we're streaming live, and we have our people in the chat that are really the blood of this whole program that keep us alive. We got good buddy Scott Pilgrim, always in, and we got our good boy Heaves Boy, always in as well. How you guys doing? I don't know if you heard, but I am in this alone. My host DDub has not answered me in 30 minutes, so this is a solo Chillcast right now, so I'm going to try my fucking best to keep this sinking ship afloat. But we're going to try our best. I know I was thinking today, because I'd been really sick the past 2 days. I got some sort of stomach bug, and I really don't know where I got it from. I probably got it from my bitch-ass friend Ben. Shoutouts to Ben, friend of the podcast. And I was just vomiting a couple days ago, just shitting liquid, just the worst kind of things you could ever imagine. And yesterday I wasn't feeling too hot either. But today I'm feeling a lot better. But I was thinking, man, if I still wasn't feeling that good and I just had to, like, gun out of the podcast real quick to vomit or something, what would the plan of attack be for if one of us was not here during the podcast? How would we keep on without each other? And I was going to discuss that with DDub as a topic for the podcast, but he's not here, and I'm living that nightmare right now. So what would I do if DDub was not on the podcast? We're finding out right now. That's what we're going to be finding out. But hey, I know Apex Legends just came out. I actually got to play some of that. I don't play those big battle royale fucking games, you know. I played Fortnite like 3 times to see what all the hype was about. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was boring. It was a really boring game. Now, they people give Fortnite a lot of shit, you know. And it's for like children and shit, and yeah, children play it, but some of that building stuff is a little complex just to be able to run around, shoot, build things, all this bullshit going on. That's a lot to juggle in your head, you know. It's funny that a lot of things pander to children and dumb it down for kids, but things that kids like are like Minecraft and Fortnite, which at least have a little bit of thinking to them. Like, they're not like something you would think kids would enjoy, like Redstone bullshit, and installing Java to even play the fucking game, and then all this building mechanics and running around in Fortnite. Like, it's something with that. But I've been playing some Apex Legends, and it's not too bad. You know, I'm not a big shooter guy. I'm not the best at shooter games. I flounder mostly. You know, I played my COD of Duty games back in middle school, and I was all right. I remember putting a lot of hours into Modern Warfare 3 and being pretty all right at that. But I've been enjoying Apex Legends. I think there's a lot more depth to it than I've found recently. Right now, I don't know if it's just for this weekend or while they're setting stuff up that you can only play in three player increments, like teams of 3. I feel like I let down my entire team when I play. I'd rather play by myself. But I think because of the build of the characters that teams help it a lot. I don't know, maybe solos wouldn't be as good with the kind of characters and powers that each character has. But whatever can happen. Trying to listen to this and watch the Grammys is interesting. Yeah, I bet it is interesting. Please let me know how the Grammys are going. I can comment on those as they're going along. I'm not watching them. Of course, I'm in my deluxe studio, a.k.a. my closet. But I would be interested to see how they're going. I don't know who's performing. I heard a lot of rumors that they didn't get a lot of people who were nominated to perform, which is kind of sad. I heard that Bradley Cooper actually went to another award show that was treating him better. So, I mean, good for him. But, geez, win fucking nay your fucking nominations, my man. Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga got a lot of nominations. They got nominated for movie stuff, too, which is very impressive. I mean, Lady Gaga is a pretty good actor for what I've seen. I only saw her in American Horror Story. I didn't even watch American Horror Story, but I just kind of saw what she did because I was interested. And she's not that bad an actress. And Bradley Cooper, he's a pretty good actor. I've seen him in a lot of stuff. So, I mean, good for him for the nomination. Now, the songs, I did not actually hear the songs. I cannot tell you if they deserve to be nominated. But just from, like, thinking about movie tie-in music, I don't think it's probably going to be that great. I mean, it's going to be like Black Panther, which for one thing, the Black Panther soundtrack really isn't the Black Panther soundtrack. It's just Kendrick Lamar and his buddies making music around the idea, the very, very vague idea of Black Panther. Because for one, only like 3 of those songs are in the movie, and one of them is like in the credit scene, so I don't even feel like that counts, and the other ones are in there for like a little bit. So it's not really the soundtrack to the movie. It really doesn't have anything to do with the movie. It doesn't have anything to do with Black Panther, really. It's just kind of some guys fucking around, making some good music. And there's some good music on it, but is it album of the year? No, I don't think so. But whatever. Whatever. You can't really complain with it. But yeah, Chillcast number 22. You know, I'm surprised we actually got this far without me and DDub fucking up. And I thought I would be the first to fuck up. But I'm going to hold this over D-Dub's head for a while, that Zak Minard, God bless his soul, came in and did the solo podcast for a long, long time. And God bless him, he kept it going for a while. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get some guests in, maybe that can help me out here. Who can I get? Let's see. And while I'm doing that, keep on typing in that chat. Keep on telling me what's going on. All the people listening on Spotify, thank you very much. We're going to try to keep this as good as we can. Studio Magma, thanks for coming into the chat, my man. D-Dub is NWA. He's not in, what is it called? MIA. He's MIA. He's nowhere to be found. I don't know where the boy is, so I'm doing a solo cast right now, trying to see if I can recruit some guys into the cast. So we're seeing what's going on. Do you want to be on the cast right now? Because D-Dub isn't. LOL. And that's how you get people's attention. Yeah. I think I'm handling this pretty well. I think me saying I'm handling this pretty well isn't handling it pretty well, but I think at the same time it is. Scott Pilgrim, when are we going to wrestle? Dude, we've told you several... Now, me and Scott Pilgrim have made the rules for wrestling. We've sold them several times. I've said, you gotta buy a wrestling ring, and it's expensive, but That's the rule. Once you get a wrestling ring federation style set up, we can wrestle to your heart's content. I will wrestle all fucking day until my muscles evaporate into liquids, into the air, and my bones are brittled into dust. We'll do it all the time. Discord. Yeah, excuse me. I was talking to someone. I can't talk and type at the same time because I'm illiterate and an idiot as well. Oh, man. Hey, I got big news. I just got a job. Yeah, I got a big boy job, like a real job. Not my piss job I already have. I mean, it's a nice job, but I got a real out-of-college kind of job doing graphic design work for some company out of Houston. And they're giving me a bunch of free shit, free computers and free shit, and they're paying me $30 an hour, and I'm very excited about that. And I think that's gonna be really fucking cool. How do I invite people to things? I'm just lucky to be getting through all this shit, honestly. Invite people. We're gonna see if we can get my boy Sly into the mix. Because I know for realsies that he's available at the moment, and he has been on the podcast before, so I know that this will work out in my in my time of need. So thank you Studio Magma for the congrats. I'm very excited for it. I'm gonna be getting stuff soon, so I'm gonna be a busy boy. I'm already pretty busy. Last semester of college, I got one job. Now I got two jobs. I got a band. I got the YouTube channel. I got a podcast. I'm juggling a lot of shit, but you know what? We're gonna keep it rolling. I like being busy. I like being a busy guy. Hey, is that Sly? Is that Sly on the chat? I think he's setting up his mic. Oh, is that him?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, shit, you're really quiet. Hold on, let me fix you real quick. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing? Sly, welcome back to Chillcast 2 weeks in a row. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Sly 2 Electric Boogaloo, says Frankie in the chat. You couldn't be more
Frankie.
right.
How I did not miss you at all.
Oh, thank you for coming in during my time of need. I don't know where DDub is. He has not answered anything. I hope he's okay. It had not crossed my mind that he wasn't okay. I just thought he was a lazy fuck. But if he's actually not okay, I feel very bad.
He's probably in someone's basement right now getting waterboarded.
Yeah, just like Silence of the Lambs style, you know?
Oh yeah, just like Metal Gear Phantom Pain style.
Yeah, all the best ways.
Oh yeah, the whole.
Now, when you say Metal Gear Phantom Pain style, which part of Metal Gear Phantom Pain are you talking of?
That one cutscene where I'm not too into the game. I'm not gonna be completely honest with everybody here, but I've seen the I've seen the cutscene where she gets waterboarded and looks like she dies for a minute, then comes back and starts absolutely ripping everybody's shit.
Oh yeah, that's a good part.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Do you know the lore behind that character at all?
I really don't.
Because she was a hot button topic for a while, because she walks around in just a bra and leggings.
So you have the SJWs.
Yeah, but the genius Kojima, he was like, no, she has a reason for that. It's because she breathes and drinks through her skin. So if she wears too much clothing, she'll literally suffocate.
She's unlocked the secret to immortality. Basically. She drinks her own gamer girl pee.
Basically, she's a limitless system of constant fluidity.
She fucking unlocked the secret.
But people were still pissed about it. I feel like Kojima just always thinks that he's the smartest dude, and once in a while he is, and once in a while it's just like, I see what you were doing, man, but it just wasn't there.
I mean, that sounds pretty accurate.
I mean, I see the irony, because she's like a sniper that doesn't talk, and so like she literally, you never ever really see her at all. So she's eye candy, but you never ever see her. So I guess there's some sort of irony in that, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but good on Kojima.
Is my mic okay?
I think your
I'm
mic's
just
okay.
using-
No one said anything. I've turned your levels up and everything. And I
Okay,
don't
'cause
think we
I'm
can really
just-
afford to be picky at this moment anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, I just want people to be able to hear me, right?
No one said anything. If there's any problem with the audio, anybody, please let us know and we can do our best to fix it. But I think we're all right. I think we're smooth sailing right now. You missed my 15-minute monologue that I had. I thought it was going pretty well.
Why are we here?
Why are we
Just to suffer.
War. It's an ever-changing. Yeah, Studio Magma said your mic is good, so we're all good, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
What
Thank you
mic are
very
you
much.
using?
Using wired AirPods.
I used to use wired AirPods. That's the origins of Chillcast, really. It was my wired AirPods. That's all I used until I got big boy money and bought a good microphone. I think I didn't buy a good microphone until like episode 15. Like I went a long time with just wired AirPods.
Your mic is pretty fucking fresh. Like I hear your voice and it feels like you're right next to me, man.
It's 'cause I am, baby. Close your eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this mic. Every time you go to like a store and they try to upsell you, because I went to Best Buy to buy this mic and the guy was like, "Oh, how you doing it?" I already looked at the mics like a day before. Like I knew what I was gonna buy. I didn't want to loiter there and have people talk to me, but it happens anyway. The guy's like, "Oh, how you doing? What you want to do? What you want to do with this mic?" He's like, "Oh, just some podcasts, some audio work." He's like, "Oh, you want to sing?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "If you want to sing, you gotta get the next level up mic, I was like, I don't have any plans for it. He's like, "Oh, I know. Just if you ever want to branch out, you gotta get the next level up mic. It's really gonna pick up. You see this on the box. You see that mid-tones. You see that? That's what you need. That's what you need." And they throw all this jargon at you, like you know what they're talking about, and you really don't. But I don't think they do either.
Yeah, they're just spewing shit out of their assholes.
And they're always like, "Oh, 'cause I myself, I got my music career trying to get off. I'm using this mic. I'm using this mic right here. But if you want to use that mic, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay." I'm like, I'm just going to take this mic. Okay. And as they're selling it to you, they're like, "Yeah, but that other mic, it's pretty great. It's pretty good. I think you'd like it a lot." And it's like, dude, we're at the transaction. I'm buying a mic, please. You've won.
Yeah. Fuck off. Let me buy some. Let me
make a sale. You're getting something out of it regardless.
Yeah, I was about to say, all right, man, you're just flattering yourself too much at this point.
I know, he should be happy that anything is happening, much less me buying a more expensive microphone than what I was already gonna get. That's flying too close to the sun.
Too close to the sun?
Yeah, like he was like, "Oh, I got it, but maybe I can get him a little bit more. What if I got too annoyed and I just left? He didn't get anything,
Yeah, just drop everything, just flip him off.
Like he didn't know I was the best customer of the day and knew everything already. He thought I was like a adult idiot and would have just bought anything, but no. I was an informed client.
Are those the birds I hear in the background?
Yeah, they're very noisy. I really don't know what to do with the birds. I've received feedback about the birds, and I'm recording. When I record things for other videos and there are birds, I put them in the closet or something. But I'm in the closet, metaphorically and physically in the closet right now, and the birds
I
hear
think
me
you
talk.
said that joke the last time I was on the podcast.
It's because I don't want anyone to use it, because it's such an easy joke. I have to ruin it for everybody.
I mean, yeah, that's the way to go about it.
So I don't know what to do with the birds. They're just gonna be noisy, and I don't think they're too bad. Once in a while, they get a little bad because they can hear me talk.
Oh, they're not bad at all. I'm just acknowledging the fact that those cuties are in the back.
They are cute. They are precious children of God. I love them very much.
If you had a chance to get an exotic pet, what kind would you like invest in, like automatically, like the number one animal that you would totally want to have as a pet?
I've always I like basic animals as pets that I don't have to take care of too much, but I've always wanted like a really nice aquarium with just some badass fucking tropical fish in it. Just like a really nice like fuck you money style aquarium. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to
Any
get those
kind of-
people from Animal Planet to come bring it in and fill it with a bunch of bullshit.
You mean the people? Oh, you mean the that TV show Tanked?
Tanked. You had to get the tanked people to come in with their team of dudes and their redneck friend to bring in a bunch of exotic fish to my home. That's the kind of exotic fish I want.
What kind of fish would you get?
I would get shit that would be like really colorful, like you know fish you would see at like your average doctor's office saltwater aquarium.
Yeah.
None of that. Only like
Okay.
the most exclusive, expensive fish, like some fucking tiger fish running around, like big
The
shit
most
too.
bad and bougie.
Some bad and bougie fish, like fish that are probably endangered. Like I'm saving lives with this shit. What would you get, Sly?
Well, I mean, I've thought about it a lot, and I wouldn't get anything too big,
Mm-hmm.
but rather, I would totally want a pet fox.
A pet fox would be pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it's not that exotic, or, as up there as like, I was probably making it out to be like a pet tiger and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, in some states, you actually have to have some amount of paperwork and like some like permits to be able to own a fox and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to, overall, just like go through all this kind of stuff just for an animal. And honestly, I would totally do it. That's actually kind of a life goal of mine. I would absolutely love a pet fox, especially because a recent article that I've been reading up on was like domesticating foxes naturally,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's really interesting how the whole process is, because it's like there are not more animals, but there are like the process of domestication being reading up on it and seeing all the progress is just very interesting.
Now, when you start this process, do you have to start them like really young or something?
I would assume so, yeah.
Okay, I was wondering that. I've seen some wildlife domesticate. Have you seen those people with domesticated skunks?
No, actually.
Yeah, they have them. They give them a surgery where it takes out the stink sac, so they can't spray, so they don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that, and then they can just keep them as pets.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Another cool animal would probably be a red panda.
Oh, that would be adorable.
Yeah, I
That'd be
actually really
lovely.
like the really smaller like wildlife animals, like the sugar gliders and
Oh,
stuff.
those are adorable. I love those. I didn't know what those were called for a while, and then I found out their names were sugar gliders. I'm like, oh, that's even more adorable. That just adds to everything. I was at a pet store, and was it Dallas? No, it was Lubbock. I was in a pet store in Lubbock, and it was just normal pet store, but they had a big fucking box turtle, like fucking huge, and then they had a lemur.
Lemurs?
Yeah, they had a lemur just running around in his little cage, and it was so fucking cute. It was a ring-tailed lemur. It was fucking adorable.
Hmm.
But can you imagine owning that? Like, excuse me. You would have to own something like pretty big for that little fucker to hang around in.
Oh yeah, because they just love going everywhere.
Pardon my cough, everyone. I'm getting over some illness. I feel like every time I'm on the podcast, I'm sick with something.
Really?
Well, I
You weren't
remember I
sick
was
last time.
one time and I had like a bad cough, and that cough kind of lasted for like 3 weeks, and now I'm a little bit sick again, and I'm on the podcast again. I was worried for a bit. I forgot we even had a podcast today, and I texted DDub, and I was like, do we have a podcast today? It's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, shit, okay. But joke's on him, because I actually showed up to the podcast.
Oh, DDub.
Oh, DDub. I'm never gonna let him live this down unless he really actually like is in trouble or got hurt. Then I'm just gonna feel like a huge fucking douche. But he hasn't answered me at all, so I can only assume he just forgot or he's at work or something.
Or he's probably getting his face suffocated by some goth GF thighs.
Dude, he's probably just getting his face sat on right now as we speak.
Probably.
Did you get that new tag in the Review Your Life Discord?
Oh, you know I did.
Nice. I didn't get to check if you got it or not, but I was really rooting for you.
I did. It's this really nice hot pink flare, and it says professional perv.
Hell fucking yeah. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, boy. I know this boy, he came up, he was like, everyone's got a tag. I don't have a tag yet. And I was like, well, your tag will come, buddy. Don't you worry. And there it was.
Yeah, I had to do something that really spoke with my heart and to everybody else.
It spoke with my genitals. You put some fucking fire on that Not Safe for Work blog, though.
Hey, man.
Some fucking good shit.
I'm just trying to open up this beautiful world of pure art to everybody.
You open up my peen hole. I can tell you that for sure.
I'm in your urethra.
Oh man. You know, I some of my friends at school and places listen to this podcast, and I really hate being around anyone doing anything related to me, like people watching my videos or listening to my podcast. I don't like being around it. It's just weird to me.
Yeah.
Like not just like listening to my voice, but just seeing people react to things past Zach said, what present Zach is there, just like, yeah, I said that, I did that. It's just odd. It's just pretty weird. How did you feel listening to your voice for the first time on the podcast?
I don't know. It's just you know how everybody's going to be about their own voice. They're not going to necessarily like how they sound on mic. And that's just how I feel about that. I don't know. You told me that like I got compliments saying that I did pretty good last
Oh yeah,
podcast,
you got hella compliments, dude.
I'll say it again. Like I felt like I really didn't say much, and I felt like I only spoke whenever I was being spoken to. I wanted to be able to do something different, as like I just wanted to bring up more topics. I wanted to just like.
Well, it was the first time too, like first podcast in general as well. Like right now you're killing it again, you know.
You think so?
I think so. Especially with the cards we've been dealt, I feel like we're both killing it right now. Actually, do you have access to Google at the moment?
Yes, I do.
I was going to play a game with DDub, but I will play the game with you now.
What is it?
Well, as you know, the Grammys are going on right now, and they are. I don't blame you because they're boring and stupid. But instead of doing the normal boring bullshit where you're like, which album do you think will win? We're gonna play what's it called? Smash or Pass with the nominees for Record of the Year. And we're not gonna put the photos up because we got people on Spotify. They can't see them anyway. So if you need to see someone's face, you can Google it. But some of these people you might remember. First up, Cardi B, Smash or Pass?
Pass.
Would you pass Cardi B? Wait, what are the parameters? Are we doing like just looks, or are we doing like looks and personality as well?
I do. Well, I mean, okay, not trying to be such a soy boy here, but I always look into personality as well.
I feel like that would be more fair for this.
Dialect, right?
Yeah, like an accent.
Just her whole like dialect and stuff. It just kind of like always throws me off every time I hear it. So, I mean, other than that, like she's a very attractive individual. But I mean, other than that, I just don't want to. I really don't like the thought of hearing her in bed. You know?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. But also, to be fair, she was a stripper. Like, that was what she was at first. So she knows what she's doing at the same time, you know?
Ooh, you're right.
She got some experience, you know, and she's stripping to her own music.
Yeah, I also heard about the whole, like, she went to the porn convention thing, right?
Yeah, she did.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty cool of her. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the smash. I feel like she deserves a smash. I'll give her a smash. What's your final verdict, Roger?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, the technique totally would smash, but you know, viewing, you know, the personalities and stuff like that, pass.
All right. And people in the chat, don't be afraid to play along as well. But we're gonna go on to the next person. We got Drake. How you feeling about Drake? Now, Drake, of course, is the poster child for light-skinned niggas, you know.
Drake.
Drake's face alone sells records. Like, looks are not a problem for this man. He's got waves. He's got clean cut. He's got whatever you need.
He's got the big dick. He's got the big smile. What more can you need?
He's got it all. But personality-wise, you know what? I've said this before. But I'm sorry. My mom just sent me a thing that is like a Bitmoji that says "Celebrate Black History," and I don't know why. Just with no context. I'm sorry. Anyway, I've said this before. I feel like Drake would be a nice guy to go to the bar with and grab a beer. He seems like a nice fella.
Mama Minard, if you're watching this, hello.
I don't think she even knew I was doing the podcast. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Doing the podcast," and she said, "Now?" I'm like, "Yeah." Celebrate Black History, everybody. We would have talked more about that if DDub came on, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, but what do you feel about Drake? How do you feel about Drake?
Definitely. Are we also doing Smash and Pass here?
Yeah, we're doing Smash or Pass still.
Honestly, I would smash. Yeah.
I would smash. I feel like he would have good pillow talk. I feel like he might get a little clingy at some point, but we can pass that bridge when we get over it.
Yeah, I know how. I know how that feels.
All right, so
that's like a mutual standpoint with each other.
You guys are just gonna get on each other, and you're both gonna be like, "Huh." Amazing.
Yeah, we're just gonna be like, "Oh no, you. Oh no, you first. No, I insist."
I exist. All right, next on the list, we have Post Malone. Now Post Malone has a face only mom could love. We're not gonna argue that.
Ah, yes. Modern day Bolby.
And I know, I feel like he has a good few more points just with a haircut.
Yeah. Wasn't there that one article about him where like a fan met him and like they threw up because of how bad he smelled?
I don't know. I hope to God that's true.
I swear to God it happened.
That would be amazing. I've heard him comment on his scent before because he was doing like a whoever reads Googles and whatever, and someone Googled what does Post Malone smell like? He was like, I smell like a good natural must. I was like, that's what someone who smells bad would say.
Oh, you're so musty.
He's a musty-ass nigga, this fucking Post Malone. Now, any smash or pass with Post Malone would have to go from personality alone. And I feel like his personality is pretty golden, but I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's enough.
No. Yeah, shit. I don't know if it's enough to mask the scent.
The scent is what will get you, because scent is a very powerful thing. Because I can close my eyes. I can plug my nose, but that can only get me so far. I still gotta breathe through my mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Which may or may not be worse in this situation. I'm not sure.
For all you know, you could probably taste the smell.
I was about to say, you could probably taste it. Ooh. Oh, you can
That's
taste the
disgusting.
must. Nasty. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Post.
man.
I'm gonna have a pass.
This turned really fucking bad.
I know. Listen, all these
I'm so
people
sorry,
are
Post.
way
You're an
more
amazing
successful
person.
than us. I don't feel bad at all.
You're an amazing person. It's just like your past experience with other people is what really brought out this topic.
I know. I'm sorry, Post. If anything, it's a wake up call. Fix your shit.
I mean, he probably has. I mean, this was honestly a relatively old. That was a relatively old like topic, but he's done it before. But I don't know. Man could have shaped up.
We need someone to go smell Post Malone. Honestly, that's what we need.
Yeah, if you run into Post Malone, please give him a hug. When you're giving him that hug, get a good whiff of him.
Good deep whiff. If you hack a little bit, write it down. Let us know. Put that on
Yeah.
Reddit or something. I don't know.
Aiden Marlar says, "FYI, I'm pooping while watching.
Thanks, Aiden.
Hope it's good." Or Aiden.
Thanks, Aiden. Who do we have next on this list? We have Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Now, we've talked a lot of shit about Kendrick Lamar on this podcast, and by personality alone, I feel like I would pass on Kendrick Lamar. He's a fairly average looking dude as well. I don't know.
I googled his name and it says Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and Childish Gambino reportedly turned down the Grammys, and that's all it says for that part.
Oh,
but
I
I'm not
did
gonna
hear
read it.
about that. The Grammys couldn't even get their top people to perform.
Well,
It's fucking sad. I heard Bradley Cooper didn't go perform